are here at our Fab 40s project. It is the Monday after Thanksgiving, so we obviously missed a few days with the holidays and then the smoke before that, so we're trying to make it up right now. We have literally every trade here today. We have a tile guy, painter, electrician is here, cabinet guys, flooring is being sanded, landscaper is here, etc. So we're trying to make it up. We only have 2 weeks left, actually 2 weeks minus a day now left before we hit the market. So the portico is being finished behind us right now. We have shutters that are going to be going up after that. Touch-up paint on the exterior is happening. Today though, we need to focus on the backyard. We got some decisions to make there and whether or not we're gonna make some increases to the budget. So that is why our lovely Becky Larson is here today. This is my partner in crime. We've been flipping together for 7 years, 7, 8 years. So we have her here today to try to make some of those tough decisions. So let's go have a look. I feel like it actually looks like a little valley. So right now we're in the backyard. This is really where we need to make the most decision. What is included in the budget already is this bulkhead wall that we had to build here. This is because we have higher ground in our backyard than we do at our deck. So we've put in French drains that carry all the water out to the front. So that's included in the budget. All around here is going to be sod. They're putting in the sprinkler system right now. That is included in the budget. Behind us, we have the concrete slab being built with a pergola going on top and a bar.
Right.
That's in the budget. Over here is our beautiful deck that'll be finished up. Obviously, that's in the budget. What we were originally going to be doing is just having steps come down and steps go up here, and just that's how you would access the deck and access this area. But what what these geniuses have come up with over here is, and I mean geniuses in a positive way, is a bridge coming across. So they want to build a bridge coming from here to here, and having
just a flat bridge.
Well, it'll kind of have a curve
She
to
wants
it.
to put an
Little
arch
arch
bridge.
to it.
Slight arch. No, just like the rest of the arches in the house.
Yeah. So, and then underneath that would be river rock. We have to grade it anyways so that the water doesn't collect anywhere in it. And again, it's carried out to the front. But Josh's idea was to recirculate the water going through so it looks more like a stream coming down. Give it that kind of a Zen vibe. There's really nothing a path that needs to happen here, because in order to get to the bar, you can go across the deck and we'll have pavers taking you back. So, but that's going to increase the budget. How much? He has not told me yet.
Not sure on that one yet.
As far as Martine goes, we already have it to have river rock here, but that's about as far as it goes. So the addition would be a bridge and the circulating. Give me a ballpark.
Probably like 24.
24
on the high end. Might be less.
$100.
I got a price to still. Because you want an arch, so I gotta get stilled and I gotta get it arched so you can have an arch bridge.
And you were talking about the recirculation as well.
Recirculating pump, well, we gotta do a 2-stage, a 2-level on that one, so when it overfills, it drains out, and we have to have another level so it can recirculate. If that makes sense.
And 2400 is on the high end,
On the
meaning
high end.
it'll
Go down.
go
in
down.
price. Yes.
I love the idea of a bridge. I'm questioning in my mind an arch. It seems like a flat bridge would make more sense.
Well, when we talk about
It is unleveled though.
By, what did I calculate it? It's like 2
true.
inches.
Is that, so are we talking about just a slight arch?
Yeah, we only have a 2-inch difference between here and here. Like 2 3/8.
are we gonna repurpose deck material for the bridge? Anything that's extra, or are we
I mean,
totally?
we have a ton of deck material left over in the garage right now that we could.
No, that's soffit material in the garage.
Oh, okay. I mean, most likely we'll have enough left over to do
Yeah.
a bridge.
But if there's material we can reuse, we can just make it flat. It doesn't have to have an arch. I mean,
Flat would be
But
cheaper.
again, if we're talking about a flat, it's gonna have like
Yep.
an incline to it.
I feel like
Level up,
flat,
that's
for me personally, if I was living here, flat would make more sense.
No, because you can do it
I'm
as a
walking
7-inch
out-
step. So you step up 7 inches and you step down 6 inches on that side.
You don't think aesthetically looking at something that's more of like a bridge versus flat? We could look at different pictures of it and make a decision.
I
But
just feel like
regardless,
I
price
feel like
point
it's too
wise.
short of an area, and I feel like it needs to be just kind of a wider, flat bridge
To get
because
it-
I'm walking out. I'm coming from the kitchen. I'm bringing food out.
Yeah, it's only 43 inches, so it's like gonna be what, 4.5 feet overall when you're done with the bridge. So to put an arch in there is
Where does it end? After?
like right
wall?
at the end of that 6-inch wall.
Okay.
So basically sitting on the wall and sitting on the deck.
And
Okay.
how wide this way?
That is undetermined. Minimum of 36, so it could be wider than that.
So to break it all down, our decisions we have to make right now is $2,400 for the bridge and recirculating stream. And then the driveway, which is either going to be $5,000 for a cap or an additional $7,500 for a whole new driveway. Right now, our budget is sitting at $436, which is over, look at his face, which is over what our initial amount was supposed to be, and over what that next
Right.
thing was supposed to be. So when we initially were looking at this, we thought we would be around 350. We then bumped it up to 400 with some of the decisions that we were making, and now we're at 436. Now, mind you, that does not include staging. Staging is probably going to be somewhere around $8,000. So in the end, with all that being said, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are that I've seen concrete overlay and it looks really great. People can't tell the difference. And if we do the overlay, then the difference of the $2,500 pays for the back for the extra that you're going to do. So
That's a
to
good
me,
point. Yeah.
To me, that's a no-brainer.
Okay.
I mean, the $2,500 doesn't sound like a lot, but in the end, you know how those things start to add up.
It does add up.
So I think we go with the $5,000 overlay, and then the $2,500 we save pays for the back.
And to be clear, the overlay is still fixing all of the problem.
Right.
It does still get rid of any cracks and any unevenness, and then it does a coat over the top of it. He'll do something colorful with the design, etc. So it should look nice.
And I've seen that before, and it looks great.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
definite.
All right, so then in the end, we're looking at $7,400 increasing, which will put us 43, so 443, 44.
Plus the 8,000.
Plus the 8,000, so we're at like
452.
452. Which is not where we wanted to be, but in the end, I think it's in the house with this price point. We got to do everything that we can to give it that extra, features that other houses don't have.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I think that Josh's idea in the backyard is going to give it that extra pop.
Yeah.
Whereas you're not going to notice that extra money spent out here.
Yeah.
Let's talk numbers this week. So we did decide to add in those bridges that added $2,400 to our budget. We also have to stain those bridges, which cost another $365. And we got our staging bids, so we're spending about $8,000 there. And then we decided to do the driveway overlay, which added $5,000. So our total changes for this week was $15,765, which brings our new total budget to $451,765. We are past the $450,000 mark, which means that we are $200,000 over our initial budget. Ouch. We also had a change in our projected market date. Unfortunately, we were pushed back by about 5 more days, so now we are at December 12th. That's just basically giving us time though to clean and stage, etc. So we look pretty good right now. It looks like we're going to stick to that December 12th date, but hopefully nothing else goes wrong from here. We'll see you back next week.